Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Speakers Roundtable. We are here from the Connect Her to Win conference that we're having this year. At Women into Networking, we have been doing this networking thing for some time now, and now we are finally able to get together with all of the members from around the world, our supporters, our donors, people that have just been just in our spaces, and we get to meet you in person. And so I have the speakers here. I'm so excited. I have Miss Karan. I have Miss Ernice. She's also our Trailblazer sponsor. Got to give her shout out. We have Sarah, we have TC, and we have some other great speakers as well that'll be joining us. So make sure that you stay tuned for more of this information as we share. But we're going to go around the table and we're going to talk about what we're going to be giving you at the conference. This is going to be a little bit of 30 minutes for you all to just kind of come in here. So if you have questions, ask them, rapid fire questions. We want to make sure that we get your questions answered in a timely fashion. I want to start. My name is Allegra. I'm the marketing medulla. I'm also the founder of Women into Networking Win. And we have been doing this thing in community for the last 3 years. But now we are a nonprofit. We have had support from our wonderful members and, of course, Miss Ernest, my mentor. And we are now able to thrive in community and networking. So I want to go around the round table and talk to our speakers about what they're going to talk about at the conference and who they are. Karan, you were the first one at the table, so let's start with you. Tell us about who you are. You can give a little background if you like, and what are you going to be giving us at the conference?
Thank you, Allegra. It's so exciting to be here tonight. Good evening, everybody. Yes, my name is Karan Fairweather, also known as the Affirmation Whisperer. In these streets, I do a lot of work with women, hence the Women's Empowerment Coach. So this opportunity is absolutely phenomenal. With my background, I am a mom of six. I had to count them. Not and they're bonus children. Four of them are bonus children. But I am a mom of six, and I have been doing a lot of momming lately with these six children. But it's been an amazing journey. My background also consists of me being a professional facilitator, and I've done that for over 18 years in corporate. But I have the beautiful opportunity now to support women to share my blueprint, if you will. And this is a little bit of what I'll be talking about at the conference of showing women, giving women a blueprint that I use. And with any blueprint, you can take that and just kind of customize it for yourself. You just need a starting point, right? So I'll be sharing with women how to really kickstart their life after recovering from something, whatever it may be. Maybe it was a loss, a divorce, or losing a job, whatever the case may be. Because we're so attached to titles in our life, right? We are attached to being a wife. We're attached to being this role. We're attached to being that role instead of being attached to ourselves as powerful women, being able to rock the world, if you say. So I will be providing women with a blueprint of how to really just get back up on their feet and start again and be the best selves that they can be. Because look, the world is waiting for us to arrive, to show up. And the only way we can show up is being in our authentic self. And I say that intentionally about being authentic because there's a whole lot of fake stuff going on out here, right? There's a whole bunch of fake stuff. So, in the vein of authenticity, I show up authentically as myself. The Affirmation Whisperer, my brand, it speaks about using the power of words to ignite yourself, to remind yourself of who you are and whose you are, right? So, in doing so, sharing my brand, sharing the practice of affirmation. I have an affirmation room Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Clubhouse. Allegra was there this morning. Yes, she was. And it was such a powerful room. The question that was on the floor was one that moved us all. And because I believe in us using words to empower ourselves, using words to self correct, using words to encourage ourselves, I try and spread that message everywhere I go. So there'll be much more of that during the workshop for the WIN community. So thank you, Allegra.
Absolutely, Karan. They don't call you the affirmation whisperer for nothing.
Yes.
Um, I have been around. I have the pleasure to be around Quran for some time, and we talk about community because it starts from a certain point of building relationships, right? And I think we saw that from a very small stage and getting to know each other in just a community space from
Mm-hmm.
like we people from around the world, right? That was
Yeah.
Clubhouse, and now
Mm-hmm.
here we are a few years later, and Karan is now a bestseller. She's an
Yes.
author, a bestseller. She's also someone who you can really trust with your affirmations when you were tell someone what how you really feel about yourself, and she turns that feeling into affirmations for you. I've saw her do that for people. And also on top of that, Karan, you being a speaker and being able to show us how this works, I
Yeah.
think that's going to be amazing in the breakout session. So y'all make sure you follow Karan and ask your questions.
Yes.
I also want to say, shout out to you for them 6 kids, okay? Because that's not easy.
No,
And
it's
speaking of speaking of kids and not being easy, we have some other moms in here, and I want to honor that. Miss Ernest, I'm sure you can relate to Miss Karan about just raising wonderful kids, right? Please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what you're going to be bringing for us at the conference.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marnice Cummings, and I am the founder and CEO of Secret Miracles Inc. Secret Miracles Inc. is an amazing nonprofit, and we mentor students with college prep, career planning, and entrepreneurship. And we also are now in the process of showcasing our students each month so that the world can see that we have amazing students out there that are doing great things. Because sometimes, all you hear is like the negativity, about the young people. But I'm here to tell you that there is a world of amazing young students, and we showcase them, we help them, we mentor them. So that's what I do for my nonprofit. Secondly, I am an expert for the federal government on how to do business with small business, how small businesses, I'm sorry, can do business with the federal government. I've been doing this over 43 years. So let me explain what I do. I am the mouthpiece for the federal government, and I mentor small businesses and I help them walk through the convoluted path of learning the steps and obtaining federal contracts and just understanding the whole process. A lot of small businesses are fearful of even trying to obtain government contracts. But once they meet me and we have this amazing conversation, they are more relaxed. They have more courage to do it. And guess what? Via the Small Business Administration, there's a program called SCORE. And that's how I met Miss Allegra through SCORE. And we also have Miss Sarah on here. She's also a member of the SCORE community. So, what we do is we take the small businesses and we help them through each stage of their business. You might be a new entry, you might have done it for a while, but at the end of the day, we are here to help you at whatever phase. So, I just want to invite you all to come out to this amazing conference. There's going to be so much going on. I'm going to be everywhere. I am the keynote speaker. I am a corporate partner with W.I.N. I have my own brand, et cetera, et cetera. And as you can tell, I am an amazing person, and you're going to love get to know me. So, with that being said, I have 5 kids and 13 grandkids and 4 great. So, can anybody top that? That's on this streaming call. Over, Allegra.
Mm-mm. My mic is sticking. My mic was sticking, y'all. Sorry about that. Can y'all hear me good? Okay. So listen, Miss Ernest, everything you said is gold because listen, she has so much experience in the government space. This is a place that people are like, how do I get the federal contracts? How do I get the grants? And Miss Ernest has helped so many people, not just myself, but other members and supporting community build their own business success, right? Through getting that knowledge. You've done workshops for us. You've been also doing some things on your own side, right? And so you guys will also see that at the conference. So don't miss out on this because when I say that we have some powerful people in the room, and hopefully Miss Ernest will bring her boots. She always comes and shows up in style. So I just love that. Thank you, Miss Ernest, for all you do for W.I.N. And I just want to invite Zakia up to the stage as well because she's also one of our speakers. And I will also continue on with Miss Sarah next to introduce herself. and to talk about what she's going to be speaking about at the conference. Make sure, listen, make sure that if you have questions, drop those questions. We're only going to be here for a little time, okay? But we will also make sure that we're intentional about dropping the links to the conference after this live and making sure that you have all the information you need. And also make sure if you have questions for individuals in this live, this is an open door policy. You can come and ask us questions and connect with us as well. We're all about network. Sarah, I want to hear who are you? What are you doing at the conference?
Hello, hello. I apologize for the tardiness. The day has been crazy, but I wanted to make sure that I came here. First and
Oh yeah, no
foremost,
problem. Yeah.
I'm very, very honored to be among such brilliant women and such a powerful organization. I am still learning so much about W.I.N and the way that things work and how amazing you guys are. I had no idea until I joined W.I.N that there were so many women who were out here on this entrepreneurship journey, just really killing it. And it's very inspiring to be a part of it. Personally, I am in the homeschool realm. So, in that little corner of the world, I'm considered a big deal. I am an author and I am the Black Family Outreach Director for Home Educators Association of Virginia, which is the largest state organization. We serve about 10,000 families, and I'm in charge of making sure that the families of color get the resources that they need, and I put on the events to keep them connected. I'm also working to have my own nonprofit in which we will do our own Black homeschool conference for those families. Because when you're working underneath a state organization, they have their own agenda. They can only do so much for our community. And so that's where I'm stepping in. So, in terms of what I'm bringing to the conference, I want people to know that it doesn't matter if you are a working mom, it doesn't matter if you're a single mom. It doesn't matter if you are between jobs or whatever, you can homeschool your kid and you can benefit from the results that come from that. They will have the academic excellence. They will be able to do dual enrollment and have scholarships and be an athlete, go to a NCAA school. They can do all those things while still being homeschooled. And I just want to share that information and let them know that it's a powerful tool because it has so much flexibility. So if you're a mompreneur and you are on your own business journey, homeschooling works alongside that.
I think Allegra might be a little
I
frozen.
think
I was
she's
going to say the same thing.
yeah. So going around the room. Hi,
Yes,
Sarah.
yeah.
Jump on in there. Jump on in
Sure.
there, Sarah.
Zakia, do you want to add anything else before I go, or?
No, I'm all good. Unless you guys have a question for me, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. All right, when community, hey there. So, like Allegra said, if you have any questions for any of these amazing speakers, please drop them in the comments now. Give us a hashtag live or same thing if you watch it later, but hashtag replay. I'm the programs manager, the New Jersey leader, but I'm also a um, social media marketing strategist, and I focus on developing organic strategies to spark engagement and increase insights along with visibility and credibility. So, the topic that I'm going to be speaking on at the conference is going to be organic social media strategies to help you attract your ideal client avatar for your business. So what I'll be doing is I have a clubhouse room that we run every week, coupled with networking, but we discuss ideal client avatars, and we've been pulling out so many different aspects over the last few months of doing this room that I figured it's time to turn it into a handout and presentation to dive in even deeper to it. So that's going to be the first part of it, and then the second part of it is going to be the 6 different areas of organic social media that you can use to attract those ideal client avatars after we've defined them. So that's a little bit about what I'm going to be speaking on. Allegra, you good?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I don't think so. I did we all freeze?
No, I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I think it's just a Allegra.
Okay. In the meantime, TC, I will pass it over to you.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for this space, and I'm always very excited to be in this community. First things first, right? I remember when I first decided that I wanted to work on my business. When I decided I wanted to work on my business, I remember that my first mentor said something to me. She said, see, there is no way you can thrive in chaos. You can't thrive in overwhelm. You can't thrive in confusion. So you need to clear that out first and then figure out your business thereafter. And that stuck with me, and I feel like that was like the beginning of me understanding what it means to literally juggle my business success, what I want for my business and what I want for my personal life. And that's exactly what I would be talking about during the conference. Now, the goal for me as a systems implementation strategist, as one who loves to be at the back end of your business, is to get you in the know that you can have an amazing business, okay? You can have a not too perfect life, but you can still have that balance that basically smoothing the entire piece. And so you're able to be happy with your personal life, you're able to be happy with your business without feeling like the entire world is on your shoulders. Now, when you get yourself, travel, have an escape vacation, tell yourself, okay, you know what, I'm just going to spend my time, travel down to Atlanta, sit with these pretty amazing entrepreneurs. There's something I need you to know, that you're not going to leave the conference without understanding, seeing and experiencing what it means to master the art of juggling your business success and your personal activities. Okay. So if you're wondering who's this amazing lady speaking here, because I know I'm amazing. Can't you see the way I'm very serious with the glasses and the cheeks? Everything is so perfect. That's see, every time I do, I'm like this. It means I'm very serious. And this is my act of telling you, if I don't see you at the conference, like literally, you need to be at the conference, okay? Because I feel like it's a mix of both. It's a mix of networking, a mix of getting into real life experiences. It's one thing for you to see all of this amazing stuff online. It's another thing for you to experience it from people who are literally living it, right? I mean, I have two toddlers, and if you can listen carefully, you would see my son just jumped into my office, and he's like, mommy, mommy, mommy. And I'm trying to give him that look, like, I'm trying to be serious here. And the young man is just giving me sign as well. So it can be a whole lot, right? Trying to juggle like these toddlers. But, I still keep a straight face. So he knows I'm in business, and everyone here too also knows. So it's really all about balancing it. And I'm going to show you and teach you how to do it for yourself. Because I mean, even as women, we can have everything we desire. That's it. Over to you, Allegra.
Wow. I hope my connection is so much better now. So, TC, Sarah, thank y'all for passing the mic. Zakia, thank you for joining. I've like just switched up the whole routine here, but I really enjoyed listening to what you all are bringing to the conference. I'm going to be focusing on marketing, making sure that people understand how to strategize. This is something really important because you have to understand where you put your value, not just your price. In your strategy, you have to also understand like who your target audience is. A lot of times people are so scattered. I want to serve everyone. It's like, no. So we're going to go through a lot of these step-by-step processes in the breakout room. I'm not going to be a keynote speaker. That's up to Miss Ernice. And that's also up to Miss LaShauna West, who couldn't make it today, but she will come back and just, grace our stage another time. But she's our corporate sponsor, and we have some amazing speakers here that you're going to be able, as you can see, pull from their knowledge base all these years of information and guidance and support that they would charge thousands of dollars for. Right? You get to come to this conference and you get to get it all in one weekend. I also want to just say this before we get out of here, because a lot of information we're going to be sharing. Zakia, I got to meet you for the first time. Through what we were on StreamYard, right? We had a face-to-face online chat,
Yes,
and
StreamYard. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I thought it was amazing, Miss Ernest, because of her guidance and her support. That's how we met Zakia, and
Yeah.
Zakia came on and just I mean, the stuff that you're offering, sis. Oh my gosh, right? People are going
Oh,
to have
thank
their
you.
lives changed.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you. And I'm paying it forward. I've dragged my friend Brittany into the mix and say, hey, let her be your moderator. Let her be the one introducing folks. So yeah, we're going to keep pulling because this organization really matters.
Oh, that's amazing. And that's special to hear because people give real value. And that's why a lot of times, like, we don't, we don't really um, need to do so much, right? When we have community, because we have each other. So a lot of times it makes it so much easier for us to operate in business. So much easier to find the right people that we need to connect with. Like TC is one of my partners. I will throw you over to TC in a heartbeat, like in a heartbeat, because she TC will actually work on your stuff with you, right? And she will show you how to do that thing step by step. She's amazing at it. The conversion, the results, right? And Sarah, I mean, listen, we all know Sarah. Like she's been in the WIN community for a while, and as a programs manager for the first hire that I've had in this community, everyone who has all dedicated so much time and support still ran her business, right? You learn a lot, not just from the information that they're sharing, but from the experiences that they have. Sarah is very strong, and she's a warrior, right? What do you call it? Autoimmune warrior?
Yep, that's the term.
That's what it is? Okay. See, I'm learning. So, like Karan said, grab your tickets, okay? Get into this conference. We have so much more than just the breakout rooms. Breakout rooms are most of Friday and Saturday, but listen, we have an award ceremony. Some of you will be getting awards. Congratulations, right? Some of you will also be able to go WIN Mastermind, right? Which is also the panelists that you'll be able to ask lots of questions to our keynote speakers. And you also will have a social mixer, right? You'll have a WIN exhibit where you can see lots of vendors. Where your mouth is. A lot of times we'll be like, I support women. How much money did you spend on women-owned businesses this month? Let's count it up. So Mr. Anise is all about the money. So she's like, So let's go with the final words and some takeaway words. That part. I'm going to go backwards and just, end this. Make sure that you still, stay connected with everyone throughout this time as we move past live. But let's start with you, Zakia. Any final words for us?
Uh,
Words of wisdom, rather.
Well, for any of those who are in the interim curious about homeschooling, I totally encourage you to check out my book. It's available on Amazon. It's called No Dream Deferred: Why Black and Latino Families Are Choosing Homeschool. In that book, I explain the socio-political reasons for homeschooling. It isn't a manual on how to, it is the why. Why are we pulling our kids? Why are we making such a dramatic change in their education? And why does it affect both Latino and Black communities? I also have interviews from 8 different families with 8 different backgrounds to show you that it doesn't matter what background these families have, they still have the same issues with their children's education. So homeschooling is a powerful tool. Outside of that, I encourage everyone to please get tickets to this event. It's going to be amazing. I know that you are going to be inspired and really get something worthwhile from it. This is where you need to be.
T- TC, if you want to go next, and then I'll go. We'll go our way backwards.
The mic is sticky, y'all. I'm like, to the left. The mic is sticky. Yes, takeaways. Just go around the block. Go around the table.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem. That's okay. So, quick one for me, I would say, you know, mark this on your calendar, first things first, so you don't forget. Okay. And then make sure that if you started off, with the process of getting your ticket, get your ticket, because um, you would forget if you don't. That's one thing. And secondly, you just might be missing out on the juicy aspect, okay, of getting your tickets now. I mean, if you're watching this, even if it's on the replay, now that we're talking about it, now that you can hear me, you want to take the website, get your tickets, share it right now, because tomorrow can be really not so good. um, you want to you want to be intentional about your future. I mean, I feel like all of the amazing things that we're going to be sharing in the conference is literally setting us the right way for the future that we desire for ourselves, right? And you want, as much as possible, be a part of it, be a part of the community, be a part of the experience, and also pave that success path for yourself. That's what I would say. And another thing, right? You want to make sure that you're ready. Okay, so if you're coming for the conference, get yourself ready, get your mind ready, be ready, stay ready, because it's about to be like the best event that you are experiencing for 2024. I mean, 2024 is going to be amazing for you if only you get your ticket. Okay, that's what I have to say. And over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, TC. I couldn't agree more. Definitely get your ticket now, because then you are committed to going, and then you can start making your plans. So I back TC up on that. And my closing thoughts would be, you heard me mention I do a clubhouse room related to social media, networking, ideal client avatars. I hold them under the Win Chateau, as we like to call it, on Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want a little sneak peek at what I'm going to be discussing at the conference, that's where you can get it. So feel free to join me over there, and we'll see you in Atlanta.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Well, I just want to echo everything that these amazing speakers have said today. And for me, dear to my heart is mentoring our youth and helping small businesses achieve their goal. And I want to leave with you all something that Maya Angelou said that's one of my favorite people. She said, in each one of us, there's a story. And if we never give the chance to tell that story, guess what? The people that need to know who you are and how you can help them will never know you. So come on out, get your ticket, and let's plan to have an amazing time in Atlanta, Georgia, down in the Buckhead. Over to you, Karan.
Thank you, Miss Ernest. That was amazing. Love those words. Yes, yes, yes. I have to go back to the replay so that I can write those down and use it as part of my daily mantra. That was powerful. All the things that you've heard these ladies say, with Zakia being a home schooler expert, I'm going to call her, Miss TC with her systems expertise, Miss Ernest with her government expertise, Miss Sarah with her social media strategies expertise, and of course, the HWIC. What is that, Caron? Head woman in charge, Miss Allegra with her marketing expertise. Listen, with all that's going on, y'all, I guarantee you these women would not be able to be the powerhouses that they are if they didn't have their mind right. If they didn't have their mind right, if they're not working on themselves inside so they can give you all the magnificence that they have on the outside. And that's where I come in to help you get your mind right. Make sure you're using those words to empower yourself, reminding you what you experienced then does not define what you are now. So if you're looking for more of that kind of conversation, get your tickets for this workshop. So all these powerhouses that are here and more, some that couldn't make it tonight, that you can take part in the feeding that we will have, the feeding frenzy, giving you information, imparting our knowledge upon you, so you then can go out and be a powerhouse. And like Miss TC so eloquently says, your 2024, the remainder of it will be magnificent if you get a ticket to the W.I.N conference. You notice what I said? There's a big old if there. You got to get your ticket so that you can make sure you end this year on a high note. And that's all for me now, Allegra.
I'm cracking up. I love the energy here. All these ladies are fabulous queens. So this is what I'll say. Final words, y'all. Stay connected. Connect with every single person here on this stage. Each speaker has their own brand, their own business built. Blood, sweat, and tears, y'all. We all go through it. And, you never know what kind of experiences and what kind of connections you're going to make just by having that one-on-one conversation. I encourage that so heavily, because we live in a world where we are just so disconnected, right? Like, we terms for it. Like, you are like IRL is like, I don't know, child. Either way, it's just weird, right? But human beings, so we have to always be able to connect one-on-one. So stay connected and make sure you grab your tickets. Okay, we're not joking about that, because once you miss this first meetup, you can't do it again. It's the first one ever. So thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate y'all. Have an amazing night. Okay, and I will make sure that we drop the links for you all after this live is done. Right, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.